It is incredible that in order to let Pakistanis eat delicious big pot rice, this leading aluminum pot processing company uses this diameter of nearly 2 meters of aluminum plate to produce affordable and durable giant aluminum pots. Although the same aluminum plate is used, which is recycled with great effort, but its raw materials are, the quality of aluminum pots is better than other small methods. The first step in making aluminum pots is to evenly apply a proper amount of pressurized oil on the surface of the aluminum plate. In addition to protecting the mold, this can also prevent the aluminum plate from being partially torn and deformed unevenly during the stamping process. Next, the aluminum plate needs to be placed in the hydraulic press, and the position of the aluminum plate is adjusted. Then the hydraulic press is started to stamp and shape the aluminum plate. This process will be the coating on the hydraulic rod and the concave mold in the hydraulic press base cooperate to form the gun structure of the pot body, thereby making a standard size aluminum pot body. After the pot body is pressurized, it is necessary to use sawdust and an old rag from 1982 to clean the surface. Judging from the size of the pot body, one pot can cook hundreds of people without any problems. After the surface of the pot body is cleaned, the pot body needs to be placed on the lathe and fixed firmly with a hydraulic rod. Then the edge of the aluminum wave can be carefully removed with a lathe tool. This not only makes the edge of the pot body smoother and smoother, but also ensures that the size of guoyan is more standard. Agreed, after the lathe is completed, the aluminum pot needs to be moved to the roof and the surface of the pot body needs to be polished with a grinder. This step is mainly to remove the stamping product. The aluminum pot is then added with a heated firewater solution to remove the fine burrs and uniform the roughness of the aluminum pot surface. Because the pot is too large, the worker has to scrub the aluminum pot little by little to ensure that the surface of the aluminum pot can be completely cleaned. After the surface is wiped, the aluminum pot needs to be placed in a pool nearby, and the dissolved stains on the surface can be washed off with not so clear water. Then the aluminum pot can be placed in a clean water tank. The pot is placed in a pool next to it, which is filled with heated stewing liquid. As the workers keep turning the aluminum pot, its surface gradually changes from the original dark color to a very bright and clean white. This is because the aluminum alloy passivation liquid undergoes a chemical reaction, forming a dense passivation film on the surface of the aluminum pot, thereby preventing excessive aluminum ions from migrating into the food during cooking. When the aluminum pot surface is treated after completion, the pot needs to be installed on the pot body. However, it is not easy for one person to move the aluminum pot to the punch press. The worker needs to constantly adjust the angle of the aluminum pot so that guoyan can fit closely to the line stopper on the punch press. Then the punch press can be started to punch out the pot installation hole at the appropriate position of the pot body. The pot bodies we see on weekdays basically have only 2 pots. However, this aluminum pot is too large, so in order to facilitate the use of the aluminum pot, it is necessary to install 4 symmetrically arranged pots. Judging from the size of the pots, the materials used are also quite solid. After the 4 pots are fixed, the production of the entire aluminum pot is completed. So after watching the whole process, what do you think of the giant aluminum pot made in this way?